gonna be weird. You know, it's just the first time I'm operating without that show to go back to as like a little home.
The Teen Wolf finale brings everything around full circle, spoilers ahead, plus why Dylan O'Brien says not filming the show will be weird. This episode is brought to you by T-Mobile. Now Netflix is included. Another reason why T-Mobile is America's best unlimited network. Switch today. Teen Wolf has officially ended, but luckily the series finale did not disappoint. After 6 epic seasons, the Teen Wolf series finale aired last night and took fans on one last action-packed emotional rollercoaster ride. Scott and his pack, including BFF Styles, had their final showdowns with Gerard, the Anukkite, and a slew of hunters that forced them all to face their greatest fears. At the top of the episode, Scott and Allison's dad talk about how much she meant to them without actually saying her name, so we knew right away that this finale was going to be one hell of a tearjerker. All throughout the episode, we were reminded of just how much Scott has grown since he was fatefully bitten by a werewolf on that first episode, and just how much the support of his pack has helped him along the way. The epic final showdown of the show had Scott digging out his eyes so he could face off with the Anukkite, which appeared to him as pretty much every bad guy he'd ever faced on the show. From Void Styles, to the Oni, to a Dread Doctor, and everything in between. It was a great way to call back some of the show's best villains, and again remind Scott and us just how much he's been through over the years, including the loss of Allison. And speaking of callbacks, the show brought back characters Jackson, Ethan, and Derek for the final episode, which just kept that sweet, sweet nostalgia coming. After Scott and the gang ultimately defeated the Anukkite with some mountain ash, the episode tied up extremely neatly as far as series finales go. Like, so neatly that we didn't have to say goodbye to another favorite character. The finale even introduced a new character named Alec in a flash forward, who Scott saves as he's being hunted. Alec definitely reminds us of Scott when he was first bitten, and Scott reaching out to help him and bring him into his pack brought the entire show around full circle in a perfect way, and gives us a sliver of hope that the series could possibly continue with a whole new class. We'll keep our fingers crossed. One of the biggest things we'll miss from Teen Wolf, in addition to basically everything, is seeing Dylan O'Brien play Styles on the show. Dylan sat down with MTV to explain his feelings on the series coming to an end, and it sounds like he's going to miss it just as much as the rest of us.
I know no acting without the show, basically. So it's gonna be, such a new chapter, and I just I'll miss it dearly always, and it's gonna be weird. It's just the first time I'm operating without that show to go back to as like a little home.
Okay, guys, it's time for you to let me know how you felt about the Teen Wolf finale. So sound off with your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks so much for joining me on Newsfeed. I'm your girl Renee Ariel, and I'll see you next time. Click to the left to watch Dylan open up about his Maze Runner stunt accident. This episode is brought to you by T-Mobile. Now T-Mobile family plans include Netflix at no extra charge. Just another reason why T-Mobile is America's best unlimited network.